Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm Tigorso here with Giren, and we unspooky Giren. Yes, no longer spooky. It's okay, Bear. You're still scary. Still scary. All the time scary, Bear. Oh, so scary. We are leaving the mushroom biome that we discovered last time, and we are continuing our impromptu journey in the direction that is south. I didn't think we were heading south, but we were heading south on just like an adventure to discover like whatever is out here. We've already discovered the mushroom biome, so hopefully we'll pick up some other cool stuff, like maybe a sea temple, or I don't know, something else that's cool, I guess. There's a lot of potential things that we could run into that would be super duper awesome. It looks like we're coming up on another landmass. Looks like plains and extreme hills, something or other. All right. So we're gonna just keep going in this southerly direction, because I was like, well, maybe we should go back. I was talking with Garen, and I was like, well, maybe we should go back, and this is west? Oh, okay. We're heading west. Never mind, not south. I was like, maybe we should go back to spawn and head in a different direction. And he was like, well, if we... I got my thing broken on a skid. I was like, well, if we go into the nether, then we could have everything be like on one straight shot rather than having all these different things going all these different places. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So that's what we're doing. We are heading off in a certain direction, west, and we're just gonna keep on running. So lots of mobs, everything like that, but I think we can handle ourselves. We made a couple extra Mihizi's boats, and I think we're sitting pretty on that. I love going on adventures in Minecraft because each seed is different and unique, and I love seeing all the terrain just generate ahead of you. It's just super awesome. But yeah, so I was interested to see that gigabit internet is really important. In fact, people will actually pay more for houses that have not necessarily gigabit, but like better internet. They used Google Fiber as sort of like a ooh, that's cool generation, as sort of like an example. But like, if you have like Google Fiber in your house is like instantly worth like $5,000 more just because of that. Oh, this is heck cool. Once it finishes rendering, I think it's not going to be as cool as it looks like right now. But this is actually some really cool generation up here. Or is it done rendering? It is. Oh my gosh. Let's check this out. This is just super cool. But that's super interesting. It really shows like how important internet is to modern society, that people will actually pay more for a house that has a better connection. Really, really cool. I really wish that we had something like that available where we live. We just have the plain old junk that everybody else has. Nothing interesting, but we are actually going to be going with Comcast in our new place. I don't know. Yeah, I think I talked about it in the Affinity episode. Whoa! Wow! Oh, this comes out first. Oh, so we're moving. Me and Garen are getting our own place, so we don't have to share with like a bunch of other people anymore. So, yeah, we're going to a new place. Everything's already set in stone. We're done. We've got deposit's done. Basically, we're just waiting for our move-in date, so we can start moving all our junk in. Like, peace out to everybody else. So I'm super excited about that. But we have Comcast here, so we're probably just gonna pick up Comcast wherever, you know, when we move in. So, but that's a thing. This is a cool piece of generation. Does this have like a special name? It's just Extreme Hills. Wow, that's cool. So it's gonna be nice because we've been living in a large house because it keeps rents down with several other people for, you know, a long time, and I'm ready to, you know, not. I'm ready to just be like, you know, like I am the master of the house. You know, we don't have to like ask anybody else's opinion. Well, you know, me and Garen will run the house. You know, we don't have to ask what the other people's opinions are, because sometimes we don't agree with them. But me and Garen are pretty agreeable with each other, so the real thing is that I just listen to whatever Garen says because he's smart. That's the reason. Oh, there's a witch hut out there. Let's go check it out. But yeah, so we're gonna be moving next week, or is it this week? Whenever the video comes out, we're moving in like the 12th. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff to do, and like just right now, getting everything all set up is just like super busy and crazy hectic. So, oh, good. These don't break your boats anymore. I was like, oh no, I was gonna run right into it, and I did. But it didn't ruin my boat. Alright, so hello? Anybody home? Doesn't look like there are any witches home right now. Which is fine by me. Uh-oh. Bear lost his boat. Whoa. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't really think we're going to be getting better internet, per se. Because we already have, like, I guess, like, some of the best internet that's, like, you know, decently affordable. Like, it's not... You want to check out the witch hut? No? Okay. No! No, come back, boat. There we go. Got it. We're gonna go on land. Oh, sort it? Okay. I can never figure out how to break boats. So, yeah, I mean, like, we could get better internet through Comcast, but it's, like, super duper expensive. So we're like, it's not worth that much. We're really happy. Like, I think we have, like, right now we have, like, 100 megabits, but we don't get that because, like, our computer room is like way on the other side of the house, so we just have like crappy Wi-Fi that's like super weak, so we get maybe like 15-20 megabits of that. So that's one of the good things. Like, when we have our own place, we're gonna have everything wired up with gigabit, Ethernet. You know, no need to share with anybody else, no need to, hey, white rabbits, that's cool. No need to, like, you know, have people like suck up all the internet and then not be able to tell them like, hey, you can't, you know, suck up all the internet, because, like, you know, they're paying for it too. But, you know, yeah, it's gonna be sweet. You know, if we're gonna be sucking up internet, it's because we're using it. Ha 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 ha. I guess. Anyways, so yeah. So good internet is a good thing to have, and hopefully we will get something better in the future. But hey, look, a village. This is like a tiny village. I think there's only like, what, 2 houses and a well? That's pretty crazy. Yay. So we got, yep, 2 houses and a well. I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. I'm gonna steal the bookcases because I want the books. I mean, books aren't hard to get a hold of, but you know, it's like they're here, they're free. No need to, you know, leave them here, you know, because these guys aren't going to use them. I mean, let's be honest, they're not going to use these books. Donkeys? Oh wow, that's cool. We could breed these to make mules. Look at the bear go. Oh, he got kicked. We don't happen to have a saddle on us, do we? I know I don't have one. Nah. Wow, there's like a lot of them here. This is super cool. All right, I'm gonna mark the coordinates. There we go. So, yeah. And then the other thing was, and I was actually kind of surprised to see this. Destiny has 9.5 million registered users, and I find it interesting that they use the registered users moniker instead of like active users, or you know, how many users per like whatever session or anything like that. Because, I mean, I guess Destiny was cool. I didn't get it because I don't have a proper console to play it on. Like, I have a PS3, but I was like, I rented it for a couple days, and I was not very impressed with it. Mostly because I don't like console shooters, because it's just, like, all over the place. It's just, like, crazy. Yeah, ooh, white horses. I don't think I've ever seen these type, but you know, and I also had a lot of friends who were like, you know, oh, you know, yeah, Destiny's coming out, oh, and like they went and they bought, you know, brand new consoles. They bought the PS4 Destiny bundle, and then I was like, later, I was like, yeah, I tried it, I played it. I'll probably wait for it to come out on PC, and they were like, dude, don't bother. There's like, once you get like up there, there's like nothing to do, and it's like, oh. Which is so weird, because within a few days of release, we had kind of like completely reversed positions. Bear's trying to beat that horse into submission. So, you know, I was like, they were like, should I get it? Should I get it? And I was like, no, you shouldn't get it. I mean, I heard some, you know, things, and they were like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want to do, I mean, it's your money. Oh, he loves. Oh, I guess not anymore. So we completely reversed positions. After a few days, they were like, nah, man, it's not worth it. And I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna get it, yeah, later. So what are you gonna do? I mean, that's sort of like the thing. And to a lot of people I know, I am the bellwether for like games. They ask me about the games and stuff, so they don't really have to like research it all that much, because I'm totally into it, and they're into it, but they would, you know, rather do other things. Oh, there's like a lava pit over here, isn't there? So they constantly ask me, like, you know, oh, hey, is this game good? What'd you think about it? You know, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I give them my honest opinion. And a lot of them say, you know, like, oh, you know, you're so pessimistic and everything like that. And then they always find out that I'm right, which is a little, it's confirming. Like, it's like, oh, it's nice that you know, I was right, and that now they agree with me. Too bad they wasted $60. But I'm not perfect. Like, I hate to admit it, but I bought Titanfall. I was lured by the sexiness of giant mech robots, and I was burned. Yeah. I mean, it's basically just a multiplayer game. And I've complained about that before, and it's like, I'm over it now, but still, it was like, I still recognize it as a mistake, which I don't plan to replicate. And then, like, the last game that I bought was Borderlands. Both me and Garen have Borderlands, which is great. It's fantastic. Love it. It's basically, they didn't really change all that much between Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. So I'm actually really happy about that, because Borderlands 2 was an awesome game and I loved it. So, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm just glad that I got it. It's a really good game, and I don't regret spending $60 on it to play it, because it's got tons of content. It's fun. The writing is witty. But for me, I can sit down and I can spend, 100+ hours on it. Or, I can play it 1, 2, 3 times, and it's still fun every time. Look at this generation. That's amazing. So that's like where the value comes in, because I don't mind spending money on games. The problem is when I spend $60 on a game, I get like a game that's like 4 to 6 hours long, and like at the end I feel like, wow, I just completely wasted my time and money on this. Like, it was barely registering on the fun meter, and it's like, wow, that's a tired trope. Wow, that's cliche. Wow, didn't see that plot twist coming. It's very jaded of me to say that, but that's how I feel. And very few games that I get these days actually don't do that to me. So, oh wow, that's awesome. That's like a spaceship landing on a mountain. That's super cool. And then we also picked up another game recently, Speedrunners. And that's sort of like the interesting thing. Now that we're not really buying many $60 AAA titles, we're picking up lots of like smaller indie games. Oh crap. Oh, poor bear. He's got another boat. But now he's invisible. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. So it's very much a thing where I feel like a lot of my time and a lot of my game money goes towards impulse buys for games that are inexpensive, that don't take a lot of time but are relatively cheap, $5, $10, $15 here and there, which is perfectly alright, because if a game lasts like an hour or two, or has like a competitive replay value, then it's a good buy, especially at like $5-10. For instance, Speedrunners. Me and Garen picked up Speedrunners the other day for like $2.50 because it was on sale for like Halloween. Ooh, is my boat on fire? I think my boat's on fire. And it's a quick fun game. It was like $5, and then we got it on sale for like $2.50 or something like that, and it's awesome. It's really cool. So I think that is more or less where a lot of my game money in the future is going to go, less towards $60 large $60 purchases, and more towards smaller like $5, $10, $15 purchases. Because thinking about it, I've only spent like 2 major titles like twice this year, or I've only picked up major titles twice this year: Titanfall and Borderlands. Everything else has been indie, on sale, or some mixture thereof. So I'm pretty confident that that's yeah, Kyle's one. I forget what it's called. Starforger, I think. Yeah, Starforger 2, which is a really cool game. Link in the description. It's free. It's just a quick, like, really neat game written by a guy named Pulver. Super fun. Try it out and play around with it and everything like that. Giger is totally, like, all over everything he does. Watch, he sees this video. What will you do now, Bear? We are, but either way. So I'm not really seeing anything, and I think we are sort of running up against our time limit. So, you know, in the comments, let me know what games you guys have picked up this year. I'm talking like mostly like major AAA titles that you spent like $50, $60 on. You bought like day one when they were available. How was your perception of it afterwards? Did you feel good about the game? Were you disappointed by it? Would you have liked it better if you would have spent less? Or did you feel that you know, $60 was a fair price for what you got? So, you know, sound off, let us know, and you know, we'll have a little mini discussion in the comments. So, again, thank you guys for watching our video. Remember to give it a like and share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Take care.